We are a community interest company, which is a particular type of company structure in this country, which has charitable aims with our community of interest, essentially local people in the neighbourhood, and particularly people who want to grow and learn in some way in their well-being, or the children growing and learning about nature.
This was a series of barns and sheds and maybe houses for the Chamberlain family in the 1860s to 1900.
So when we first set up, we were actually quite mindful of the fact that this was our heritage, in the sense that on this piece of land, this story of the family had, sort of made its impact on this land, that we wanted to carry that on. That they were experimental and they were innovative, for example, and that's how we've carried on that kind of thrust.
Used as a place for essentially street drinkers, as a refuge. So nobody bothered them up here. And they'd created their own kind of social space to come and hang out and support each other, but also get off their heads and not be bothered by the general public. And because there was an existing community of people, marginalized people, we've worked with them. And in fact, the fellow who's done all this clearing is one of those people. He's been hanging out here in the woods for 15 years. So initially, we had little pots of money, like 500 or 1,000 pounds, from institutions like the council or the police, who had anti-crime initiative money, and they had set up a fund where they auction off the seized proceeds of crime. Then the money they get from that, some of that goes into a pot, and they hand that money out to community groups. There's been very scattered donations on the part of individuals. So people who like this place and who like the character have said, we'll give you £10 a month towards something.
We're 3 miles from the city centre, and we're sort of half a mile less than that from quite a busy road, and the trees absorb the sound, and people come here experiencing quite a bit of peace and quiet, and a sense that we're in the country even though we're not. So that's our main remit, and we'll just say, well, how do we do it? Well, lots of different ways. It might be gardening, it might be through play outdoors with young children, it might be through a meditation and well-being program with people who are experiencing problems in their lives. So there are lots of different takes on that, and that's what we've kind of focused on here, even more than the food productivity, because without a lease, those are actually services that we can provide quite easily. That's kind of how we've had to do things.